I'm married to a man. We're both gay, so it works out perfectly. We actually got engaged a couple of weeks after gay marriage became legal in the country. And, oh, thank you, we're brave and strong, thank you. And we went to Macy's to get our engagement rings. And the lady there, she was super nice. She was very nice. But as she was ringing us up, she turns to us and she goes, "So this is legal now, right?" And I was like, yes. It's now legal for two gay guys to buy jewelry at Macy's. That's all we wanted. Just give us our silver. We lost the battle at JCPenney, but we won the war. Right? The relationship's going really well. Actually, earlier in the week, I had makeup sex. Do you guys know what makeup sex is? Okay. For those of you who don't know, makeup sex, it's when you get in an argument with your partner and you have sex with somebody else to make up for it. This is real good. This guy knows. I used to be a huge slut. I used to hook up. Before I was married, I would hook up on all the gay hookup apps, Grindr, Manhunt, people you may know on Facebook. Uber, all of them. Rate My Professor, all of them. That one was tough. I had to go to college. Yeah, it's really nice. I actually, one of my favorite things that I miss about gay hookup apps is like flirting with just emojis, flirting with somebody using only emojis. And you have to know what all the emojis mean, right? Like, for example, eggplant, what does that mean? Shout it out. Penis, how conservative. It's a dick. Okay. It's a G-rated show. It's a fat cock. Okay. Too much. But you gotta know more than that, right? Like, for example, an eggplant with a teardrop next to it, what does that mean? That's right, that dick killed someone in prison. I miss, I used to go on straight dates before I was out. I went on this date with this girl 8 years ago, and I guess she just didn't know. And it got really awkward. It got to the point where she wanted to kiss, and I didn't want to kiss. I was like, "Ooh, no thanks," I'd rather read. And so this is a totally true story. So it gets super awkward. She opens her backpack, she pulls out a binder, and she gives me a presentation on how aliens are real. She's like, "I think they're walking on Earth. They look just like us. I could be an alien, you could be an alien, and I have drawings of what the aliens I think they look like." And she goes to get the drawings, and I was like, "You know what? I'm gay." She's like, "We can still be friends." And I was like, "You know what? I'm an alien." It's not gonna happen. All my friends are traveling now, and they're going to exotic places and talking about it. And it kind of had me thinking, do you guys think that astronauts talk about space in the same way that white people talk about Barcelona? Right? He was like sneaking into conversation, like, "Oh, you have to go to space. It's a different lifestyle up there." Yeah, it's actually pronounced spas. I need a job, I need more money because I want to go out to fancy restaurants. That's my favorite hobby, is going to fancy restaurants. But I'm poor, so it's a tough hobby to have. It's really me just trying to fool the restaurant. And I have a trick. You guys can use it. What I do is I act like I'm deciding between the most expensive thing on the menu and the one thing I can actually afford. So I'll be in a fancy restaurant and I'll be like, this seared foie gras looks good. But I am intrigued by this children's menu grilled cheese. Just gonna go with what I know. Diet Coke, 2 lemons, it's dinner. Do really need a job, though. I'm afraid of interviews is the thing. I'm always afraid they're gonna ask me something in an interview that I can't answer. Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Or what made you decide to be visibly high for this interview? It's tough. It's tough. I don't know. I really, really want like more money so I could do cool things. I could just move to a cool neighborhood, and it's kind of fancy. It's very interesting. I live in Old City, and I was walking in my neighborhood the other day, and I saw a poster for a missing dog, and it said, "Hi, my name's Pepper. Have you seen me?" I was like, why is this written in first person? Like the voice of the dog. It seems inappropriate, right? Like if it's written by the owner of the dog, am I just not gonna believe it? Like if it says, "Hi, I lost this dog, please help me find it," I'm gonna be like, I'll wait until I hear it from the dog. See what Pepper has to say about all this. I do love living in Philly, though. I was in a store in Philly recently, and there was this lady in front of me in line, and she was getting in an argument with the cashier, and she said my least favorite thing ever. I hate it when people say this. She said, "Sorry, ma'am, but the customer is always right." I hate it, right? Doesn't that suck? I hate it so much. But luckily, the cashier had the best counterpoint I've ever heard in my entire life. She said, "Bitch!" This is Dollar Tree. Customer's always wrong at Dollar Tree. As soon as you walk in, wrong! Thank you guys so much. I'm Dan Vetrano. Have a good night.